I guess personally, I don't feel like there has been an obstacle in our relationship due to, I don't know, our colour or my background. Is that the same for you? Or?
No, I feel the same way. Maybe it's because we're in a bubble.
In a bubble?
Maybe just because we're not affected by it. I can understand how some people could be affected by it. I can understand how, depending on your background, the background of where you come from, it could be difficult if you have a set of parents or a family unit that is strongly against homosexuality because they're religion is deeply rooted into them, and you know the whole a little bit like how your family first took it when you first came out, and that was both sides of the families. That could be difficult. There's a thing maybe about being black. You have to be strong. You have to show your strength. You always have to be strong, and maybe there's a sign that homosexuality is a weakness rather than a strength. But I guess from my background, being mixed race, having a black father and a white mother, having white sisters and white brothers and black sisters and black brothers, to me it doesn't affect me. I think my initial reaction to the question was actually the most difficult thing facing the most difficult thing that faces us being a black couple is black people.
Okay, right. Yeah,
But then you could say that about a white couple. Could say that if a gay white couple was walking down the street and walked past a group of black youths, would they be targeted any differently than what we would be targeted? Would they treat them any different? Would they see the white people walk past and go, they're batty men, they're, whatever, laugh at them? But then if they saw us walk down the street, it'd be, nah, that's wrong, and we'd be a threat to them and they'd want to escalate it further. I genuinely don't know, because I've never been in that scenario, I've never been in that situation, so I don't know.
Yeah, same. But I do understand about you saying about family now, actually, come and think about it. I guess if we, I don't say we, I guess as in gay people, if we don't challenge that, I guess it's going to be like a same cycle. So when I came out, I guess, my sister and mum had a hard time, I guess, dealing with it. But then there was other parts of my family, like my uncle and my auntie, that, were fine about it. So if it wasn't for me, I guess, me coming out or me kind of, talking to my sister and talking to my mum, I guess I wouldn't have challenged their mindset, if that makes sense, or their views on gays, I guess.
Well, the funny thing is, your mum, your uncles and your auntie is your mum's brothers and sisters. They all had the same upbringing. So why did they have a different outcome? Why did they have a different view than what your mother did? Maybe it's because it was young.
Yeah.
And had it have been
one of their children,
uncles,
maybe it would have been different.
But do you think your mum would have been different if it was one of your cousins, if they came out as gay? Would she have still said the same thing, or would she have kept it to herself? Would she have acted in a different way?
You never know until you ask, really. I don't think I never thought of it like that until you said it.
Interesting point.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Maybe something I could ask more. Okay, go on then, what's your view then?
Yeah.
But in how so then?
There's like a pecking order, right? Being honest, it's like, it depends. If you're a guy, it's like, and this is just standard, doesn't matter whether you're black, white, Chinese, yellow. If you're a guy, you know, the ultimate, you know, even though the police wouldn't know what to do with it, but, you know, yeah, 2 lesbians, 2 girls getting on, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. If you're girls, they don't go, I want to have sex with 2 gay guys, but girls naturally gravitate more towards gay guys than what they would lesbians, just because they're like, oh, gay guys are so fun, they're guys, and I can do, like, things with guys. I can not do things with them, but I could have friendship with a guy that I probably couldn't have with a straight guy because I don't have to worry about them wanting to sleep with me. And then you've got transgendered, which for the vast majority of people, they just don't get them. They don't understand, really. Like, if you talk to somebody, really talk to somebody, and say, they normally, when they talk about transgender, they go, I don't know why they want to cut it off. I don't know why they want to have it put on. Why can't they just be gay? Or why can't they just be lesbian? Or, you know...
Okay, yeah, I think, yeah,
if there is a girl that wants to be a boy, but then is interested in girls, why can't they just be a lesbian? Why do they have to go and have everything done for?
Yeah,
maybe because they don't understand the full thing that for them they are a boy. It's just that they're trapped in the wrong body. They look down and they see breast and they go, like,
in a mental state, yeah.
But in essence, people don't go that deep.
Yeah.
So I think, unfortunately, they're in the gay world. There is kind of some sort of pecking order. The lesbians will feel that the gays have got it better. It's in terms of there are more clubs for gays, there are more this for gays. If you say the word gay to somebody, they don't automatically think 2 women, they automatically think 2 men. Yeah. So from their perspective, men are higher, then lesbians, and then transgenders, God bless them. They're like, are they the ones that come on a Saturday night in that random pub and do a show and sing along to show tunes? It's like, no, they're transvestites, they're different. People just don't generally understand them and don't get them.
I feel sometimes as well they kind of put us in one one shell, so to speak. So when you say, oh yeah, you're gay, but then it's like they're talking about two women, or you know, oh yeah, did you see that gay guy up on the stage? You know, you don't think of it as a transvestite. You say, oh, that gay guy dressed up, you know, but then he might not be a gay guy. He could be just a straight man dressing up just because he likes to dress up, you know. And so yeah, I guess it's all about kind of people, I guess, mentality of the wording they use sometimes, or what they associate with words. And I guess, as you said, I guess people have always had that kind of thing about gay. When you say gay, it's about kind of men. Actually, it's much more than just about gay men. It's much more.
That's quite interesting. So
us, when I say to us, I mean like the whole LGBTQ.
So do you know in EastEnders where you got that old guy who's the undertaker and he likes dressing up in women's clothes, and he calls himself, I can't remember what he calls himself, but he's married, he loves his wife, he's happily. Would you say he was gay?
No, he's not gay.
But he gets swept up in that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people,
the general public will go,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I never really thought about that.
Yeah, you see.
When I look at the gay community, whether it's right or wrong to say it, but like I look at Pride, and we have Black Pride, and it's very much about Black culture and Black history, and I love Black Pride, but it's still quite small. I mean, we've now got Black Pride in the UK the day after London Pride, and maybe that's to capitalise on the fact that lots of people travel for London Pride, so therefore they will come for Black Pride. You know, if you've got London Pride on the Saturday, you'll come down for the whole weekend, then come to London Pride on the Sunday, and then go home or whatever you do. So maybe that's why they do it. But I just think, as black people, we've got so much to be proud of, and it's not just about a celebration of, you know, I'm here, I'm gay, I'm queer, get used to it, and all that sort of stuff. But we have as a nation, we've got so much to be proud of. Taking it one step further, for example, when we talk about Pride, you know, all of the best sports stars in the world are black. Some of the best singers, the highest paid singers, or the most well-known artists are black. You know, there are, in our market, in our lane, we are successful. You know, we're not successful in politics, we're not successful in certain other dominated areas, but we do dominate other areas that play to our assets. And I think bringing it back to the point of the question is that I'd like us to embrace that more. I'd like us to embrace who we are, and just to understand that we have come through so much adversity, and why, you know, as a race, I don't like to say race because there's only one race, which is the human race, but as black people, we have a lot to be proud of, and we should be looking at each other and championing each other and encouraging each other, motivating each other, and celebrating our differences and celebrating our achievements, rather than it being a kind of a low-key affair and we're all getting together because we're black, because we're black. Does that make sense? What do you think?
I don't know. I was just trying to think of something. I think what I would like to see, I guess, in the future for black gays is, I think there needs to be, we need to show, or when I say we, I guess I'm saying black gay men. I say I need to see more. When I say original, I want to see the real black gay men. I don't want to see, you know, these, I guess, superficial black men that everyone, you know, knows of, or we will see, or, you know, people will associate with. I want to see, you know, I would like to turn on the TV and see, you know, real black couples. I want to see, you know, I don't want to see that whole kind of, like I said, superficial side. I want to see the real side. I want to see.
What's superficial?
You know, how, yeah, you know, kind of the. Don't get me wrong, there is people that are like that, I guess. And when I mean superficial, like, you know, all about money and all about the scene and everything like that. But there's more to that, if that makes sense. There's more to people on the scene and taking drugs and all that kind of stuff. I want to see real couples. I want to see, you know, two black men build a life together. I want to see, you know, the happiness. I don't want to see promiscuous black men. I don't want to see, you know, things like that. I want to see black gay men in a positive light more than a negative light.
Do you see white gay men on TV in a positive light? Or do you see that?
I would say most of the time it is more a negative light. You don't really see them in a positive light. And if it is a positive light, it then somehow turns into something again.
So then is that then a black issue, or is it that it's a gay issue? When you're talking about superficiality, you know, I kind of guess I thought at first you may have been talking about, you know, you go to certain clubs, they dress OTT, you know, they're voguing on the floor, they're, you know, they're the way that they carry themselves, they're extrovert, etc. But then maybe they've had a struggle, they've been through a struggle, and this is them now finally being who they are, and two fucks to anybody else that doesn't give a shit. That's just who they are, and they're happy.
Okay, and I'm not, you know, putting that down, or I'm not ignoring that. But what I'm trying to say, we see a lot of that. What I'm trying to say is, in the future, I would like to see gay men or gay couples, you know, whether they're, you know, men or women, you know, of the same sex. I want to see positive side of that. Why do I have to keep hearing about the negative side? Like, why do I need to see that, or why do I need to hear about that all the time?
Okay, so I get your point. I understand that, but I think that I wouldn't necessarily say that that was just down to the blacks.
But then going back, yeah. So what I want to see is just black gay people in a more positive light. I want to see, you know, I guess, them in a simple life, just like me and you, our relationship. I want to see, like, you know,
a simple life.
Well, you know what I'm trying to say. But I want to see in the. It'd be nice to have some positive role models out there.
So you want to come home from work, eat dinner, flip the TV on, watch EastEnders, and see a nice gay black couple on there that kiss each other before they go to work. Live an ordinary life. Come home, give each other a kiss, sit down, eat dinner, just have a normal life without clubbing, without promiscuous sex, without gay drama.
Well, that's TV. I mean, like, in more.
No,
like,
but basically that's.
Well, it would be nice. It would be nice to see
a normal
with a positive light. Yeah.
We switch on the TV. We see, you know, a normal couple on TV in Coronation Street or EastEnders, and they have their tribes and troubles and stuff like that. But it's not about. It's not about because they're a straight couple. It's just any couple has their strifes and troubles. So, you know, what you're saying is you'd like to see that, but a positive gay black couple.
Right, yeah.
Okay, I can understand that.